young, exciting. When he comes into that ring, he don't play no games. And that's what makes this be a very electrifying matchup. As I just spoke on Abner wanting this fight, he has great confidence in Richard Schaefer, and we know Richard has been a guy who has been one of the best promoters in the sport for quite some time. And between the two of them, they feel very, very confident that they can get it done. But did Abner bite off more than he can chew? On February the 9th, we will find out. So without further ado, I would like to bring up a very great friend. I'm a guy who has definitely transformed the landscape of boxing for many, many years, and he's been a great promoter. So without further ado, my good friend, Richard Schaefer.
Thank you, Leonard. Thank you, Leonard. Well, I can't believe it has been like over 4 years. The last time Leonard and me did a press conference together, it was Floyd Mayweather and Marcos Maidana. So I'm really happy to pick up where we left off. Another great fight, another great promotion. Just like back then, two great champions, two great warriors. And I think that is what Mayweather Promotions is all about, what PBC is all about, and what I'm at Ringstar, what I'm all about as well. We already have two winners, and we haven't even seen the fight yet. One winner, as always, sharpest dressed man on the podium is, of course, Leonard Ellerby. And then the second winner we have is all of us here in Southern California, the fight fans, because on February the 9th, for $30, you're going to be able to go to the place formerly known as StubHub, the Dignity Health Center. I call it the War Grounds, to see a fight which really defines that venue. If there would be a fight for that venue, it would be exactly that kind of fight, made for the War Grounds in Carson. And you guys, the fight fans in and around Southern California, for $30, you can be there. I took last night my family to a movie theater for 5 people, almost $100. So you can go there and you can watch great world championship fighting for far less than that. So I want to thank the fighters, both fighters, for agreeing to this fight. You're right, Leonard. This fight has been brewing for quite a while. With Gervonta Davis, we not only have the best fighter at that division, but let's be honest, one of the fast-rising young stars. He is, he's one of those guys, and there are not too many, who talk the talk and walk the walk. He's flashy, he's charismatic, he's young, he's strong, he's fast. He has all of these ingredients. And you guys all know how close I am with Abner. I've been there from his first fight on. So how can Abner take this fight? It is a dangerous fight, but that is how Abner Mares' career was built, always seeking out the most difficult challenges in every of the weight classes, in those 3 weight classes where he became world champion. 5, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, I forgot counting how many times world champion. He is a legend of the sport. He is a modern day gladiator. He is one of the best fighters ever to come out of Mexico and here in the sport now. And for these kind of challenges is exactly what makes him one of the legends. And to go up in weight, something which Abner has talked to me for quite a while, didn't surprise me. And honestly, when he said he wants to fight Gervonta Davis, it didn't really surprise me either, because that's just how Abner is. And it's really interesting to see with his trainer, with his team, the Garcia gym, with Robert Garcia. That's what those fighters at that gym do. That's the kind of confidence his trainer, Robert Garcia, instills in him, as he does in his brother and in his other fighters. Robert is already a trainer of the year multiple times, and I just saw he was actually nominated again for the 2019 award for the Ring Magazine Trainer of the Year. So he obviously knows what he is doing. He knows how to instill confidence in his fighters and really bring out the best and exploit the weaknesses of the opponents. Next year, the beginning of January, for a stretch of 49 days to be exact, leading up to the March 16th card in Dallas with his brother Mikey against Errol Spence, he will be in 5 World Championship fights. And in several of them, his guys are the underdogs. But he knows how to motivate them. He knows how to get them ready. And it's a pleasure now for me to introduce to you one of the best trainers, if not the best trainer in the sport today, Robert Garcia.
Good morning to everybody. Look, just like Richard said, you know, we're in a tough challenge. He said since his last time he worked with Leonard, it was the Maidana versus Bronner. Look, he said exactly the same words. Bronner is flashy, Bronner is dangerous, Bronner is this, Bronner is that, and you guys all know what happened. So same thing's gonna happen this time around, you know. Abner's very motivated. We have great sparring partners. We're doing a great job in the gym already, and come February 9th, you guys are all in for a surprise. You know, I respect Tank's team, himself. He's a great kid. You know, we've met him. We've hang around with him. He's a, you know, he's everything that Richard said. But so was Bronner. You know, and this time around, I think Abner's hungry, motivated. He's looking to be one of the few Mexicans to ever capture four titles in 4 divisions. So, you know, you guys are going to be in for a great fight. You know, let's hope to see. Hopefully, we can see the StubHub sold out, and the fans are going to enjoy a fight that's going to be full of action. Thank you, guys.
When it comes down to coaches, this next gentleman I'm about to introduce, he's a guy that I personally have a tremendous amount of respect for. Not only that he's done a phenomenal job in Gervonta's career, he works with a number of disadvantaged youth, a lot of young fighters who come from the streets. And he's done a remarkable job with just instilling in them confidence and just teaching them about life, because oftentimes we look at boxing and we look at fighters as it's just a sport. And I come from a background where we want to see the young guys in our generation be successful in life, just not in boxing. And I think that this next gentleman, he's done a phenomenal job in Gervonta's career. He's been like a father figure for him for many, many years. He's taken him in his home. He's raised him. And he doesn't get enough credit with the impact that he's had in this young man's career. He's molded him into be a fine young man. And so without further ado, I'd like to call up a very good friend, in my eyes, one of the best coaches in the game. He's very, very underrated. None other than Calvin Ford.
Thank you. How y'all doing out there? Robert, nice seeing you again. Me and Robert from the same cloth, you know, raising these guys, you know, to be the best that they can be. But what makes a great coach? And what makes a great coach is the guys that he worked with. This is my guy right here from day one. And he's giving me a chance to go against a great mind right here. Been watching him since we was little on HBO, Showtime, and everything. You know, it's an honor to be standing here with y'all and to compete against y'all on February the 9th. I'm looking forward to it because that's when my man right here will have his step up to show the world who he truly is. I can't wait. Thank you.
Thank you. As I mentioned, use strength, speed against experience, confidence, and a track record which really speaks for itself. Right now, he is a three-division world champion. I have no doubt that he's going to become, on February the 9th, a 4-division world champion. Abner Mares is taking this fight not because he needs to build his legacy. He already has the legacy. He has the world titles. He has the multi-divisions. He made a lot of money. He won the Showtime Bantamweight tournament back in the days where not too many people gave him a chance either. Beat everybody. And that's what Abner Mares is. He is as well, outside of the ring, one of the most remarkable, if not the most remarkable person, not only fighter, but person I have ever met. He's a tremendous human being, a tremendous father and husband and friend. And every time when I have the opportunity for those past 10, 14, 15 years introducing him, it is a special moment for me because he's a special young man. It's a pleasure for me now to introduce to you the multi-time 3-division world champion, the legendary Abner Mares.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I want to thank God. I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank both promotions for making this possible. Al Heyman more than anything. And speaking of Al Heyman, so, you know, all this is back and forth on social media with Gervonta and myself, you know. It did start on social media. And one day I thought to myself, I said, you know what? This is a good fight. This is a challenge for me. I could beat this guy. I made the phone call. And he said it. I made the phone call. I called Mr. L. Hey, L, could I get the fight against Gervonta Davis? And he says, wait a minute. Who? I'm like, Gervonta Davis. At super featherweight, Abner? I'm like, yes. It's like, Abner, hold on. We got Gary Russell. We got the winner of Warrington against Frampton. We got a possible Leo fight. All big fights. A lot of people are saying, no, Abner's stepping up, moving up because it's a big payday. Nah, I'll probably get paid the same, if not more, at where I'm at. What I'm trying to say is that I'm not taking this fight because of income or because I need it. I'm taking this fight because of the challenge it brings to me. And I'm all about that. People might say he's coming off a loss. I'm coming off a great fight against Leo Santa Cruz, close fight. You know, when you fight like that, the people win. When I bump into people, people don't tell me, hey, Abner, you lost. Yo, Abner, thank you for the hell of a fight you gave me. I'm a winner. That's what I do. I come and fight. I come and prove people wrong. I come and perform. Not too many people do that nowadays, especially here in boxing. People pick and choose. Like, that style's perfect for me. I'm going to go in and take that fight because I'm going to look good. Not me. And I'm going to go out like that. People are going to recognize me. When people talk about Abner Mares, Abner Mares took on everyone. When they say this is the biggest fight of your career, no, it's not. It's just another fight. It's a different style. I've seen them all. I'm a veteran of the sport. You know, it's Team No Fear. I'm in the great team. Coach talked about Broner and Maidana. We made it happen. Look, they beat him. Mikey Garcia against Broner. Mikey Garcia against Eastern. Even Mayweather against Maidana, the first fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the good place. I'm in a good team. I know what I'm capable of doing. I'm a good fighter. Don't sleep on me. Believe me. And if he is, he's in for a surprise February 9th. Buy your tickets. Sell this out. It's going to be a hell of a fight. And we fight for you guys. Thank you, guys. Soon to be 4-time world champion.
Everyone knows, the media, the casuals, friends, family, everyone, if they know me, they know how I feel about this young man. I've taken a great liking to him. We come from similar backgrounds. His is a little rougher than mine, but same neck of the woods. And I have a great admiration for the things he's overcome in his life. You know, again, I'm a big proponent on preparing these young men